Hey everybody, Dr. Fuck here to talk about Vinnie Vincent again. Yes, this is the sequel to my last video I put up about Vinnie Vincent. Now I'm going to talk about the statement Vinnie Vincent made about the Nashville cancellation. And I have some things to say about it. And some things to show you. Okay, let's just start with the announcement. He said, I don't owe anyone an explanation, but I am willing to tell you what really happened. Chris Czynszak was a bona fide Vinnie Vincent hater for years, which is a lie. No proof of that whatsoever. The guy has a podcast where all he does is praise Vinnie Vincent. Never said anything negative about Vinnie Vincent, so I don't know where the hell he's getting this from. Oh yeah, that's right. He's getting it from all this bullshit in his head. When he showed up to me in Atlanta as a fan, I turned the other cheek and agreed to bury my ill feelings toward him. I went as far as extending my good faith and granting him a personal interview for his local podcast show to discuss an in-depth subject matter. Notwithstanding the favor, I granted him yet another favor after his numerous begging sessions with me to appear at his so-called Nashville show that he wanted to pull on, despite the fact that this fanboy was... Wait a second. Wait, stop right there. Fanboy? Didn't you just call him a hater? Isn't a fanboy the opposite of a hater? Anyway, saying despite the fact that this fanboy had no idea how to organize a show. Okay, fine. I was at the Rockin' Pod Expo 1, and trust me, he ran it great. He did a hell of a job, and he's doing it again this year. However, what followed and developed were two very substantial reasons causing me to cancel a no-contract show. That's a lie. He did not cancel. He was canceled. First, it became quickly evident Czynszak was out of his league in putting together a high-caliber expo to begin with. How do you know this? I mean, were you there last year? Any manager of worth would have seen this mess and pulled his artist out immediately. So basically what you're saying is your manager is not worth anything because he didn't pull you out. Simultaneously, I discovered an ugly truth that he knowingly, with full tactic, approved. He has been using a disgusting, hurtful, repugnant, and offensive avatar on a message board for years, referencing himself as Vinnie Vincent's Tupperware assistant, which he claimed assigned to him by an administrator. Bullshit! No. What you just said is bullshit. Yes, Chris did tell you, look, I had nothing to do with it. The administrator of the board did that. He's completely innocent. Let me show you a little bit of what the administrator put up after this post Vinny put up. This is from the KISS Facts board. It says, unfortunate when situations arise to lead to unnecessary drama. In response to Vinnie Vincent's statement today, I, as owner of the KISS Facts message board, need to make public some explanations previously provided to Vinny's team without malice, insult, or name-calling. When my attention was drawn to the unflattering and inappropriate user rank on the message board, I immediately changed it. Okay, he immediately changed it. Now let's get back to Vinny for a second. At this point, I wanted nothing to do with him. Last week, upon my discovery, he emailed me a litany of excuses for his sickening behavior, which I refused to accept. I made a decision to reverse my appearance as I could not in good conscience grant the use of my name to anyone who would defame me on that level by making fun of my unbearable grief in the most unspeakable tragedy I have ever known in losing my beloved animals. This apparently was funny to him, and he knowingly used this disgusting avatar. Okay, he already explained to him he didn't do it. But, Vinny, hey, once Vinny's mind is made up, nothing will change it. And I'm sure what that administrator put up, he's going to deny. He's not going to let it. But anybody with a brain out there knows that this guy's fucking full of shit. His callous act was despicable and unconscionable. And when he found out a week ago, he immediately shifted the blame to the administrator, claiming it was out of his control. Yet the Tupperware avatar was suddenly and conveniently removed when we called on it. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, you know what's even more interesting? Let's go back to what the administrator said. When my attention was drawn to the unflattering and inappropriate user rank of the message board, I immediately changed it. See? The administrator did, not Chris. Isn't that interesting, Vinny? All right, let's go back to Vinny. Bottom line, he was caught and was scared shitless that the star of the show would cancel given this discovery, which is exactly what I did. What a liar. You were canceled. I even graciously gave him 3 months cancellation notice, which I didn't have to do. In fact, I could have screwed him over and canceled at the last minute, which is what he deserved. Other artists, celebrities pull out of events all the time with little or no notice. You reap what you sow, and he paid the price with my cancellation. Yeah, right. You were canceled. There was no contract, and I canceled, which is every star's right to do. Oh, yes, I agree there. But I don't agree that you canceled. You didn't. I considering allowing him to pay my guaranteed price to show up, but in watching this ungrateful, vindictive child denigrate me for his own wrongdoing, not only did his infantile behavior justify and support my cancellation, but it immediately removed my offer from the table to appear via a guaranteed price. Lie. It's that simple. Yeah, no. It's bullshit. You're lying. You know it, Vinny. We all know it. Except your sheep. You know, they're going to believe everything you say. Even after this proof I just showed, people are covering their eyes going, nah, 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 nah. I keep my Facebook clean, so haters, take a fucking hike. Don't bring your bullshit propaganda. You know, it's funny. Nobody's bringing bullshit propaganda here except Vinny. And tired and stale narrative here where it negatively impacts me and others who choose to live in a peaceful and loving environment. If you do, you're banned and your comments deleted, and you will be reported to Facebook or to a higher authority. Vinnie Vincent. Oh, Lord. Let's get back to the administrator again. As he says at the bottom, attacks on Chris's character are completely misguided and incorrect, damning him for something he had no control over. Even worse, even after a direct explanation from a principal is misguided. So there you go. Not only did he lie that he canceled, but he wouldn't give Chris the, wait, he's a hater? No, then he's a fanboy? He didn't even give him, he wouldn't give him the benefit of the doubt. The truth is, this is the actual truth. When Chris explained it to him, everything was smoothed over and he agreed to do it. But that's when he changed and said, I want a guarantee. And Chris said, no, sorry, bye. Because Vinny thought, I'm going to take advantage of this fanboy. Well, he thought wrong. And that's all I want to say in this. There's so much more involved that I want to stay out of. Listen to the podcast. You can get the whole detail. But I just wanted to put up these two things that contradict each other. How he accused Chris of doing this on that message board and how he didn't believe him, that it was the administrator. And there you saw it. The actual administrator saying, yes, Chris had nothing to do with it. So take it as you want, guys. If you choose to believe Vinny, then hey, man. Bah. All right, that's all I got to say. And fuck Vinnie Vincent. Fuck you. Bye.